to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll take this to about the 28. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Allen going to give this to Davis. Davis has the 1st down and more. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. That's complete to Coleman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Set go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Cook gets it out of the pistol. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen will throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Here we go. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Allen going to throw again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Ready up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Buffalo 18.
They'll go play action. Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills on top as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Going for it all. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Here's McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And
they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
at this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
What's that?
On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What's that?
A run with Cook. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 1st down, it's Allen. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So after the penalty, this slightly easier from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
49ers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. Bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
49ers nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Look out!
Here's Cook. Good blocking, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
49ers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set up!
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. Just yards.
3rd and long. Back to throw. Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down.
Fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.